Hey guys, welcome to the weekly reading for Capricorn. Okay, we have two coming out at once. So we have the Five of Cups. All right, and the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius and Pisces energy. We have the Knight of Swords. We have Divine Timing. Clarify the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. We have sexual encounter. Interesting. And, okay, I can kind of see what's happening here. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Cannot, okay, yeah, I see. Cannot be trusted. And clarify Divine Timing. We have Judgment. So what I'm seeing here is it looks like someone's in regret or they're sad because someone regrets approaching you in a very, it could be a lot of different things. Someone regrets being fickle with you. They regret being in and out of your life. They regret being like approaching you in like a non-committal way. They regret being lustful, like, or approaching with the intent to just be lustful, right? Or to just be physical with you. And, but see, because we have the Wheel of Fortune and the sexual encounter card. So somebody could have just wanted to have like that type of bond with you at some point. They could have just wanted it to be physical at some point. But with the Wheel of Fortune, that makes me feel like something has changed. Like somebody is maybe their feelings or intentions towards you is changing. And it's like now they're regretting even like approaching you in that way in the past, because with this cannot be trusted card, it's like maybe now you guys won't even, I do feel like this person is going to be coming towards you, and it may even be very sudden or catch you off guard. Like you won't be expecting this. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with the Knight of Swords, but I don't know why I feel like I needed to say that at that moment. I don't know, but they could be coming toward you kind of out of the blue or very suddenly or impulsively. But because this person was in this energy in the past, and possibly for, I'm hearing for an extended period of time, they were in that energy. You don't trust this person, and you maybe already have like this, they have a reputation of being this type of person, or that's just how you view them, as that's what their intentions towards you are. Nothing else, right? So, but it does look like something has changed with the Wheel of Fortune. Like maybe all of a sudden this person is maybe wanting more than that with you now, but you're going to have a hard time. You don't trust them. They've maybe made you some false promises in the past, taken advantage of you in some way, or taking your kind, like they've taken you for granted in some way, or they've, I don't know, there's something here about you not trusting this person, but they have had some type of change in their intentions towards you. And I don't know if you guys are really going to trust this because of, and that's possibly why they're in the Five of Cups energy, because, which is like regret, sadness, doing a lot of dwelling on the past, their past actions, which this is what's happening. It's like someone's getting judgment in the Divine Timing. So someone's getting the consequences of their actions now. They're getting the consequences of being a player or being fickle, wishy-washy, in and out of your life. Only wanting to be physical. You know, it's like, they're sad that, you know, they're a regret now. They regret being this way towards you because now you don't trust them. But this is the consequence of their actions. Or Spirit could be saying that they are going to end up regretting this. Let's see. Why do we have Divine Timing here? So you have taming. Yeah, look at this. What did I just say? Taming a player. Trying to resist temptation. Divine Timing. Taming a hunger. Yeah, I just saw the Tower. Tell me more. Page of Swords and the Three of Swords. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles. What is this Page of Swords energy? What's somebody trying to figure out? The Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. Somebody is going to return wanting something more solid with you guys. It's very clear here to me. But it's possibly, it's like something is happening where somebody that wasn't a player energy or at a non-committal energy, because we have taming a player, it's like they're changing, that their intentions are changing. It's like we have the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. That's the return of somebody wanting marriage, or they're wanting to settle down with you. The Page of Swords to me can sometimes be someone learning lessons or obtaining knowledge or wisdom. And I feel like this is after them finding something out or obtaining some type of knowledge or wisdom, and possibly after them experiencing some type of it could be after they've experienced some type of heartbreak or ending, or it could be after the two of you have had an ending. I don't know. Let's see. Because then we also have the Queen of Pentacles here. They could just be watching you. What is the three? You could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. What is the Three of Swords? Where's that coming from? What's the Three of Swords? The Chariot. Then it's time. It's time for what? Divine intervention and no running. Who's heartbroken? Why is someone heartbroken? So the person that's heartbroken is this King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Why are they heartbroken? Why is this person feeling heartbroken? The Two of... It could be because... Okay, hold on. Five of Pentacles. Okay, what about it? Yeah, it's like this person is... It's like they couldn't make up their mind about you. They couldn't make up their mind between you and some type of dark, because it says dark side exposed, codependency. It could have been between you and a karmic partner, but it don't seem like it. This person just seems, I mean, they could have had a karmic partner, but they were just, you know, being physical with you. It could be a lot of different scenarios. Remember, guys, these are collective readings. It's going to be probably, you know, different for all of you, but it's some type of devil energy here. Destructive habit, something that they had going on. They couldn't choose between you and that. And I feel like that's what ultimately they rejected. Either they rejected this connection, or, you know, with this Five of Pentacles, this person is kind of giving me that like bottomless pit energy. Sometimes the Five of Pentacles to me can be like that, a bottomless, like they just, it's like nothing's ever enough for them. That they were in lack energy. It wasn't that you weren't enough. It's just that this person could never get enough. It's like they were greedy, or they needed you and they needed everybody else, or it's something like that. They needed a lot of attention. They needed a lot of validation, or there's something here that this person needed, like, it's because they were looking for fulfillment outside of themselves. There was nothing that you could do or that anybody else could do for this person. It was something that they were going to need to heal with the Star. The star can be about renewal and healing. Whatever this person was searching for in you and everybody else was something that they were going to need to find for themselves or heal within themselves. They were going to need to learn how to fulfill that for themselves. Does that make sense? And, so if this person could have made you feel like, you know, you weren't good enough, or, you know, or that's maybe how it felt, you know, when this person wasn't choosing you, or they were entertaining you and multiple, like, whatever. This person was in this player energy. It maybe made you feel like something was wrong with you. Yeah, I saw the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups to me can sometimes be a greedy energy. But now we have manifesting you on the back of the deck. Wants you back. See, now somebody's going to want you back. Now they're getting some type of clarity. Goodness. This is somebody that needed a lot of attention and validation. They needed a lot of attention and validation. Like, this is somebody that couldn't be satisfied with just one person. Wow. Okay. So are they, something is changing because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So what's changing? Well, we have the Queen of Wands here. Well, we have the King of Wands here too. What about the Queen of Wands? Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, the Page of Cups, and we have the Tower. Scorpio energy, forbidden on the back of the deck, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Cups. They are looking at you as very desirable. They're looking at you as very attractive. What is the Tower, though? What is divine intervention and unexpected events? Let's see. Separation is necessary, learning divine lessons. What did I say? So I told you, after this person, I do feel like after this person learns some lessons, they obtain some type of wisdom or knowledge, this person is going to want to settle down with you. So, yeah, we have cleanup here. Cutting karmic ties, doing the inner work. Yep. Nine of Swords. See, why do we have the Nine of Swords here, though? The Seven of Cups. They're very confused and losing sleep. What are they? Temperance. And what about Temperance? The Six of Swords. They need to, they're not at peace, guys, at all. They're very confused. They're very confused. And they're very confused. They're very stressed out. They don't sleep well at night. They're just not at peace. But we do have the Six of Swords, though. So I feel like something is going to get better with that. They're going through, like, maybe they're dealing with some mental health problems. I don't know. But I just see things getting better with this person. And it's like when things do get better, their head gets better. Like they clean up their life. They're cleaning up their life. They're learning lessons. Their mental space. And there's that Four of Wands again. This is a very clear message, guys. All I know is that something is changing. Somebody that was their intention when they first met you was to just sleep with you. It was to have some fun, sleep with you. Have something very surface level. They're going to end up regretting approaching you in this way. They're going to want your forgiveness. They're going to want another chance with you. They're going to maybe come in. You're not going to be expecting this at all. You're not going to trust them. It's very, very clear. It's a very clear message. I see them doing some inner work. I see them cutting off these karmics that they were getting all this attention and possibly even sleeping with. It says learning divine lessons. They're getting their mental health together. They're getting less confused. They're balancing their emotions in their mental space. They're healing. Temperance is healing energy. Six of Swords, that's them making peace with some things, moving on from the past or moving on from some things, improving. And then here they come, wanting to settle down and commit to you. It's very clear to me what this message is. So anything else? We have cold as ice though. Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Why is cold as ice here though? Cold as ice. Why is cold as ice though? This is the feminine energy. Whoever the feminine is it looks like has gone cold. Could be, like I said, the feminine in this situation could be an earth sign. Whoever's embodying the feminine energy. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles and cold as ice. And we have Ace of Swords. And we have the Lovers, okay? Or it could be that this person was very blocked off emotionally. Because I saw the Ace of Swords. Maybe this person's starting to get clarity that, what? And we have the Lovers. What is this person getting clarity that? Four of Pentacles, the Empress. This person's getting clarity about how they feel because, or who you, yeah, ripped apart. Vulnerable in love, love exposed the truth that what? Someone's starting to get into, yeah. They're starting to see the potential of this connection. They're starting to, because we have the Empress here, divine feminine energy, vibration of love. Somebody is getting into the vibration of love. And, so, I don't know how long you've been in separation from this person. So what is triggering this change? Because that's what I want to know. Well, we have the Ace of Wands here. See, I feel like you guys, that with that Queen of Pentacles that keeps coming out, it doesn't matter if you're an earth sign or not. Whoever the feminine in the connection is has always been very solid and very committal and like knowing what they wanted and was nurturing the connection. Now we have I've split the deck. We have the Eight of Wands and now we have the King of Pentacles here. So it could be like a sudden change where now the masculine all of a sudden is like gonna start matching your energy. Where now they're gonna start being, because it's loyal, secure, taking love seriously. And and what am I seeing right here? The Page of Pentacles, yeah. Financial offer, good news, newness. They're going to want a new opportunity with you. And it's like they're coming towards you, matching your energy. But what's causing this sudden change, though? It's like, and the Knight of Swords was already showing me that it could happen very suddenly. And you guys are not going to trust them. You're not. Why is things changing suddenly? See, why do you have the Two of Pentacles here? Why are things changing suddenly? Hiding feelings. It could be because you guys did go cold on them. Why are things changing suddenly? See, there's that Four of Wands. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. I do feel like this person, yeah, I feel like you guys are moving on. I feel like this person has always wanted this with you. They've always seen you as somebody that they would want to settle down with. They've been hiding this from you, though, with the hiding feelings out of a fear of vulnerability. What did I see when I first walked in here? Guys, I always say this in my readings. When I walked into my office, there was a random card on the floor, and it was this one. Paralyzed. Paralyzed by love, holding back fear of falling in love. So that definitely goes along with this reading. But somebody's definitely been holding back from you how they really feel about you. That they definitely view you as commitment material, or you're somebody that they would want to commit to, but they've been holding back from you out of a fear of maybe out of insecurity, a fear of vulnerability. They've been definitely conflicted or indecisive about this, and definitely juggling as well. But I feel like this is what it is. It's you guys are moving on. Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Four of Swords. So there's like, you guys are pulling back your energy. Yep, left out in the cold, feeling rejected, lonely. You guys are ready to move on from them. Yep, Four of Swords, withdrawing your energy. You're starting to heal. Yeah, you guys could even be spending a lot of time alone. You're withdrawing from this situation. Very clear energy. So now they feel like they can't stay in this indecisive energy. It's like they already know that they want that with you. They do. They just haven't made up their mind about whether or not they're going to actually take action on it. Out of insecurity and out of fear of vulnerability. They already know that they already see that with you. Well, look at this. What a catch. Wanting to conquer fear of losing you. Confirmation. So what are they going to do? Money focus? Money affecting your love life. Money over love. What about money focus? Eight of Cups. Ripped apart. Maybe this person's going to make what is that about? Vulnerable in love, love exposed. So it does look like they're going to be, this card on it, usually I don't see the Eight of Cups this way. About like, this would maybe seem like they would maybe be walking out. Maybe they're going to walk, for some of you, they're leaving a job. Because it did come out after money focus. So maybe they're leaving something to do with money. Because they're realizing something about you. But it seems, for some of you, they've been choosing to focus more on their money. Maybe they're going to start prioritizing this connection more. But this card says, leaving the past behind and seeking deeper meaning. So maybe they're going to stop being so 3D, so material, surface level, and start, you know, focusing on more deeper things. Does that make sense? That's what it kind of looks like here. Give one more card. What are they going to do? We have internal conflict here. So they are a little bit, okay. So I do see them kind of being a little bit conflicted still, but then we have the Fool. So at some point, they're going to just take a leap of faith. And that's why we kind of see that sudden, impulsive, out of the blue energy, that sudden shift energy, because I do feel like they will kind of make that decision suddenly. Yeah, there is the Emperor. And then we have the Emperor there. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which that's, you know, an equal give and take. Generous, fair, and balanced relationship. So let's do some oracle cards really quick. And then I am going to extend this reading because I want to see more of what, like, when, like, we're going to try to see, like, how this is going to play out. Like, when are they going to, like, what's the timeline of things? We're going to try to get it. And remember, guys, that can always change. Timing, what I say at the beginning of this reading, timing is fluid. So, where's the deck? Or not. Maybe we're not going to do some oracles. I don't know. I don't see the deck I want to use. Maybe it's buried somewhere. I'm always losing my decks. And they're always right in front of my face. I just have too many of them. That's not it. Where's my one deck? That's weird. Give me a second, guys. I know a deck I want to use, and I don't see it. That's weird. What did I do with it? It's not over on my other desk. I don't see it. It's here somewhere, and I just don't see it at the moment for whatever reason. Is this them? This is it right here. Put the wrong cards on top. So, oh, you know what? Oh, you know what could also be shifting things is everything that's going on in the universe. So it could be for some of you after Venus retrograde ends. I don't know when Venus, we just entered Venus retrograde, so you got a minute. Okay, it might not be until sometime in April. So after that ends, you could see a shift. So this person could be taking that time, this Venus retrograde period to reevaluate some things. It could be because of the solar eclipse we're gonna have, I think at the end of this month. We did just have Mars retrograde that ended. So people are gonna start really taking action on everything that they've been reevaluating and contemplating and thinking about over the past like 4 months. And you're going to see more, you know, more actions going to be taken the closer we get to the end of the nearing the end of the post shadow period, which I think the post shadow period ends beginning of May. So it could be a lot of different things, but yeah, that has something to do with the transits. That's what causing the shift too. Not only is it, and that's possibly what's also causing the shift in you, is why if you're feeling like you're ready to move on, and because you've been reevaluating some things and you've been thinking about what you want, and maybe you're like, no, I don't want a player, or I don't want somebody that's fickle, and I don't, you know, and yeah, so planetary influences, celestial realms, connection with the cosmos. Yeah. See, somebody feels like they're, see, if somebody thought that they just didn't have the ability, or they didn't know how they were going to make something work or whatever, they're about to figure it out because they feel like they're running out of time. It says feeling the pressure, losing patience requires immediate attention. Yeah, straw into gold, alchemy, reviving what was lost, creating something out of nothing. See? Or you guys may have thought that something was over with somebody. No. We have pretty bride. Yep, or pretty groom, or handsome groom, whatever you want to call it, but it says commitment, wedding, marriage, they choose you. Somebody is about to want to lock you down. Yep, right here waiting. And this is like, this is what you wanted from them all along. Or maybe this has always been in the works. It just certain, you know, this person had to go, you had to go through some lessons, they had to go through some lessons, you had to be a certain version of yourself, they had to be a certain version of themselves. You know, timing was a thing, but yeah, it says expectations, yearning, longing, and waiting period. Yep, see, unfoldment. Yeah, everything has been unfolding the way that it's supposed to. Yeah, maybe spiritual awakening, breaking free and blooming, connecting with higher self. Yeah. Infinite abundance, prosperous life, unexpected windfalls, knowing your self-worth and value. I feel like you guys are connecting with infinite abundance, or what did it say? You're connecting with your higher self, which is also connecting you with a more prosperous life, unexpected windfalls. You're knowing your self-worth and value, which is also being in connection with your higher self. So, yeah, which is the key. That's what's opening up these, you know, some opportunities here, or that's been the key. Unlocking mysteries, access to new experiences. What was lost, was closed before is now open. We have heavy burden. It says responsibilities, carrying old baggage, clinging to an unhealthy relationship. We have friendship. Yeah, you were clinging to something that wasn't good for you because it really wasn't in alignment with what you wanted, right? Or they just weren't good for your mental health, your emotional health. But it says being friends first, keeping it casual, going out with friends. Tell me more. Yeah, like you had to let go of some type of like repeating cycle or something like that. Could it be even more than just with this person? Or maybe they needed to as well. But it says, let go of the old, honor the cycle you're in. What goes around comes around. Then we have the final dance. Last chance, all or nothing, not playing games. We have creeping doubt. So maybe maybe this person's trying to say that they don't want to do what the two of you have done before, or that's what they're going to come in and say, that they're ready to, like, because they know that maybe this is their last chance with you. They're going to be saying that they're not playing any games. They're going to want to be all in. And we do have creeping doubt, where I told you you're not going to trust this person. It says hesitation, skepticism, and pessimism. Like you're not really optimistic about things being able to work out between you and this person. But we do have epiphany here. Discovery, realization, sudden insight into reality. Dig deep within for answers. Yeah, we have consuming passion. So yeah, we have lustful desire, sexual chemistry, infatuation. They're realizing something here. Yeah, setting, because yeah, they were just trying to have, like I said, that was their intention initially. But what it says, lighting the way, setting an example, the light of their life, setting strong boundaries. So when you set those boundaries with this person, yeah, something you isolated. Yeah, what about it? Painting red roses, trick or treat. Left out. Yeah, they got left out in the cold because they were in that energy. Now what? Now what's happening? Unhealthy. Yeah, somebody's realizing that that energy, that was unhealthy anyways. Somebody's realizing that was unhealthy. Yeah. Didn't I say this person loved attention? I told you. Cost of vanity, narcissism, living in an illusion, superficial relationship. Look at this picture. This person on this picture is getting all these reactions on their post, and they're on their phone. They like a lot of attention. But see, we have but they had somebody that was loyal and devoted to them. We see we have unconditional love, protection, loyal and devoted. What about that? Ocean of tears. See, this person is realizing that they lost somebody that would have been loyal and devoted to them, that loved them unconditionally, for fans. Okay, guys? Fans. People, superficial relationships. Nothing deep, nothing meaningful. Like, that's what they're realizing. Like, they're like, why have I been choosing these meaningless connections over somebody that, look, over a perfect match. Wow. Highly compatible, great chemistry, quick connection. Yeah, but they let whatever this devil energy, this codependency, their insecurities, addictions, poor habits come between the two of you. It's like they're starting to realize that now. So I'm going to take this over to the extended reading. So like I said, so we can maybe try to get a timeline of things, or feelings, intentions, guidance. The link will be in the description box, or you can join my extended reading memberships to get access to all my extendeds. The link will be, if you're interested in the YouTube membership, click the join button below. If you would like to join the Gumroad membership, you can find information about that in the description box or in the comment section. It is $20.20 a month. And don't forget to like or follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for more collective readings. Oh, and what was I going to say? Video Zoom readings are on sale for a limited time. I forget how much they are. They're on sale for $80, I believe. There's information posted in the comment section and on my channel, okay? What else was I going to say? But yeah, I'm like completely blank right now. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the extended reading. Bye.